Hi and welcome to Konfirmi Tutorials. In today's tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a Konfirmi widget that uses multiple verification sources and connect it to a Contact 7 form in WordPress. So let's get started. Start by going to your dashboard, and here you can see how many widgets have been used and how many data checks remain. There's a button called Create New Widget. Go ahead and press that, and then we'll select the appearance of our button. Next is verification fields, and you can see that the grayed out ones are representing the ones that are required and the other ones are not required, but we're going to go ahead and select those: country, city, state, street address, and zip code. In the verification options, we're going to choose email or cell phone two-factor authentication, as well as info checks, which is knowledge-based authentication. And then next we're going to put in our domain name by clicking on Add New. And be sure to put in the HTTPS portion of your domain name. And we're going to allocate a certain number of data checks to our widget, in this case 5, but you can assign whatever you'd like. This is a WordPress contact form, so we'll leave that set to yes. It is not a WooCommerce widget, so we'll leave that set to no. And then we'll press Save to save the widget. And there you go, your widget's been created. You can go to the dashboard and see it at the top of the list. Take note of that ID number, we're going to need that later. Next we go to WordPress, and let's go ahead and create our form. So we'll click on Contact. This is a Contact 7 form, and we'll add New. From here, we'll go ahead and title the form. Then let's delete everything, all the labels and fields that are in there other than the submit button. We'll leave that in. And let's go to our documentation and paste in the labels and fields that are in the documentation. Let's start with the required 4: first name, last name, email, and phone number. And we'll just go ahead and paste that in. And I'm going to remove some of that white space, even though it really doesn't matter. It doesn't change the formatting any. And next, let's grab our non-required fields: country, city, state, street, and zip. We'll go ahead and copy and paste this. Save ourselves some typing. And you can see that in our documentation for Forms 7, or Contact 7. And now we go to our widget ID, and if you're not sure what that is, go back to your dashboard, look at the one at the top, 274 in our case. The number will be different for you, but 274 for us. We'll put that in and hit Insert Tag. That's it. The form's been created and the widget's been placed in the form. Now we're going to save the form. And then once it saves, you'll see a shortcode drop in right below the title of the form in blue. Let's go ahead and copy that to the clipboard. We're going to be pasting that into the page to put the form in. Let's go to our Konfirmi plugin on the left-hand side of WordPress. And you'll see the Konfirmi container ID 274. And go ahead and select Contact 7 forms. You can select Ninja Forms, Gravity Forms, Caldera Forms. Let's go with Contact 7 in this case. And it's been successfully attached to the form. Now we're going to add a new page. And on this new page, we're going to title it Registration. And then we're going to paste in what's on our clipboard, that shortcode from the form. And if you need that again, just go back to the form, open it up, and you'll see the shortcode. We're going to hit Publish. That saves the page, publishes it. And now we'll preview the changes to see our new form in action. And there it is. We have all of the fields that we had placed in there. Now, if we were to try to submit this form now without going through the Konfirmi process, you'll see that it says please verify. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these fields out. Put a +1 for US phone number in the phone number section. And now we'll go ahead and hit the Konfirmi button, press here. And the window pops open and it pulls the information in from the form so that the user doesn't have to fill it out a second time. Then you hit the next button and consent to using third-party data providers to confirm my identity, and then choose between phone or email to get your verification code. And now the verification code comes in, and I'm going to enter it incorrectly the first time just to show you what it looks like when a user enters it incorrectly. They have 5 attempts, and now it says 4 attempts left. It is case sensitive, and we're going to go ahead and type in the correct code right now, and then press next or try again, and now we're confirmed. The window closes and we can submit the form. We go ahead and submit the form, and it says that it's been submitted. Now we can go back to our dashboard and look at our graphs and see that in the green zone there for SMS or email, it's incremented by 1, and the data info checks have incremented by 1. And that's it. That's how you create a Konfirmi widget and connect it to Contact 7 using multiple verification sources. Thank you.